Well, hello. I hope you're looking forward to your break in iStudy as you stop with the Gospel of Mark and look forward to studying the book of Acts. I know that as we approach this time, it is so wonderful to know that we're loved by God and that He's at work in our life as we've watched Him do so through our in-depth study of God's Word. You know, as we study God's Word, we find out that He is the greatest giver, and the greatest gift is what we celebrate this time of year, and that's the person of Jesus and what He has done for us. At iStudy, we give a gift as well, and that gift is the in-depth study of God's Word. What a great privilege to be a part of, and I trust your walk with God has grown as you have studied the Gospel of Mark and look forward to what He's going to do as we continue to study the Word. Now, as you get together with other people this time of year, I hope you're aware of what God is doing and the gifts that you have that you can give to help them in their walk with the Lord. There's 4 gifts I want to highlight that I want to encourage you to give as we enter this time of the year. The first is the gift of an invitation to others to join an iStudy. Statistics show us that people will attend an event, whether it's religious or anything else, if they're given a personal invitation. In fact, there's an 80% chance that people will attend with you if you personally invite them to come with you to something. And I want to encourage you to tell people what God has done in your life, how you have enjoyed this study. You don't know what impact this can have on someone's life. Just to tell them, I've been doing this great study and I would love for you to join me as we begin in January the study of the book of Acts. You can point them to our website, iStudyEBS.org, and show them the Get Started page, which will tell them all about what we're going to do in the study of Acts. So that's one gift you can give. The second gift that you can give is to tell people at your church about iStudy in churches. Well, what do I mean by that? There are many churches that use Explorers Bible Study and the iStudy curriculum to help their people grow in their walk with the Lord. So it's similar to what we do online, but they do it in their church as a ministry of their church. Many churches do that already. I want to encourage you to let others in your church know as a gift to your church. Really, if your church has people who are studying God's Word in an in-depth way, it'll transform the ministry of your church. So I want to encourage you to give that gift as well. The third gift you can give is a gift of financial support to iStudy and Explorers Bible Study. Did you know that our ministry does not exist without the faithful gifts of people? If you have never gave, I want to encourage you to give. Because what is happening around the world is life change through in-depth study of God's Word. And what a great gift to give, because the money you give, it pays for things like the editing of the videos, the Zoom platform, the writing of the curriculum, and I could go on and on with what it costs to do this type of study. But it's from those faithful gifts that we have the money to do them. So I want to encourage you to give that gift. Give the gift that's suggested on our website, on the donate button on the home page, but I also want you to give even more as God leads you to give. It's so important that we all together collectively give, especially as we approach the end of the year. And then the last gift I want to encourage you to give, and this isn't the least important, this is the most important, and that is the gift of praying for iStudy and Explorers Bible Study. Let me ask you the question, do you regularly pray for this ministry? What we're doing is not a human endeavor. This is divine. This is God's work. We want to hear from Him. We want to follow Him. We want to obey Him. We want to see Him at work in our lives. The Bible tells us that for that to happen, we need to ask for it. Do you ask for it? Do you pray for me? Do you pray for the leaders of Explorers Bible Study, the leadership in iStudy, the people that participate, that God would be at work? We covet your prayers because all of this is about God, and we ask that He would work. So I want to encourage you to give the gift of praying. So those are the 4 gifts that I want to encourage you to give. Let me tell you before I part, to tell you this, that your involvement in iStudy is an tremendous encouragement and a tremendous gift to those of us who work and labor and give to this ministry. The life change that you tell us about, the faithfulness that you have, is a tremendous encouragement, and I want to thank you for that. Hey, listen, I hope you have a happy Christmas with your family, with your friends. Be listening to the Lord and give those gifts as He leads you.